Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of May 21st through the 23rd, 2021. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. Just make sure that you're registered at bill per call, and you can request a call back at any time. Just make sure that you know or understand that if I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, check me out on Patreon. I do the Venus readings there now, as well as additional content. And also check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Ace of Wands, the World, Five of Swords, the Tower, Two of Wands, Temperance, the Chariot, and the Empress. Okay, so you guys have some sort of exciting weekend, but also something very unexpected may be happening. I feel like something's going to force you to either make a decision or something is forcing you out of your comfort zone. And, you know, like I feel like spirit guides are putting fire under you so that you will do something that you're needing to do or something that you keep procrastinating about, especially if it's some sort of strong desire that you have, like you really desire to do something. I just feel like spirit's gonna, or outside forces are gonna intervene and put you on that path. I feel too like you are very motivated or optimistic about some sort of sudden change. You may initially think something is bad, but it's actually a good thing. This also feels like some sort of awakening. I feel like you're having some sort of spiritual awakening. Even if you've had one before, it's still something is being activated. Like maybe your whatever blockages there were, I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough, especially, you know, anything dealing with the chakras. So maybe your root chakra was blocked, your sacral chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, third eye, or you know, your crown chakra. I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, solar plexus, like your solar plexus. Any of those things could have been blocked, and now it's like an awakening here. And maybe you're suddenly motivated and you have a strong will. I think this may pertain to the solar plexus, that creative force within you. Something's activating it or awakening it. You might find yourself on some sort of spiritual path or some sort of creative path, and you weren't expecting that. It's like you're being forced to make some sort of a exit or a right turn or whatever, and it's just like, oh, like spirit is like, sorry, but we had to put you on this path. So yeah. Maybe you discover that you're passionate about something and you start working on it or doing it. If you lose a job, I feel like it's for the best. Now you can start your business. Now you can realize what it is that you truly want to do or what your purpose is. Not saying that the previous job wasn't your purpose, but it's like there's a reason and a season. I think that's how you say it. But you get what I'm saying. It's like, okay, you know, you fulfilled that destiny. Now it's time for something new. Matter of fact, you know, since you have the world out, this does indicate that there is a level of maturity and, you know, outgrowing an old situation and starting a new one here with the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely an ending and a beginning for you. Maybe you're moving on from the past, moving on from negative people. Maybe you had to block people in the past. Matter of fact, it looks like if there has been any type of distance between two people, that is also something that could be coming to an end and changing. Two people were guarded with each other, weren't friends anymore, didn't love each other anymore. And then it's just like, bam, where have you been? Or I've been thinking about you. Matter of fact, I do feel like you're going to discover that you have some sort of spiritual bond or telepathic bond with someone. I feel like you're discovering too that you might be a healer. I'm seeing someone also who braids hair, or they do hair, but something about the way they do it is, it's like a spiritual experience. It's like, oh, you need to try this person out. It's like you're in heaven when this person is doing your hair. And I feel like they literally are. They're able to do some sort of healing when they touch you or do your hair. Matter of fact, I got healing hands in another reading. So I think it was was it air or earth? I don't know. Either way, it just seems like maybe you discover that you have some sort of healing hands. You are also transmuting some situation into a more positive one. I feel like you are making something work for you. You're like, I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm about to take these broken pieces and rebuild something else with it. And I feel like that's what you're doing. So whatever falls apart, like any foundation or structure that falls apart, I feel like it's going to be rebuilt, and it's going to have a different form, even the foundation, and it's going to be stronger. So let's say a friendship started off on I don't know, maybe you connected with someone through just laughter and something playful, something that wasn't very serious. And then you guys fell apart. But when you come back together with this friend, maybe now your foundation is being built off of something spiritual. So I feel like something's been transformed. It changed forms. Now this also can be, you know, your personality, your thoughts. Like something could have shattered your insight to life or whatever it is, and it shattered, and now you pieced everything back together, but you don't see the same anymore. It's like, let's say you lost your sight for a few minutes, and then when your sight returns, now all of a sudden you can see auras. You're like, wait a minute, I see purple auras. This person got an orange aura. You know, it's like, what happened? I don't know. Like something malfunctioned or failed, but then came back, evolved, changed, different. Now, on a mundane level, somebody may need to get some work done on their car. So make sure you get an oil change or change your tires, or get it washed. Yeah, something may be going on with the car. I don't feel like it's anything major. I feel like this is more so regular routine type of work. Although if your car was in an accident previously, I feel like it's put back together even better. You ever been in an accident and then your car ended up looking better? That happened to me like one time. Like I had been in an accident and my bumper was always like jacked up or something in the back. I mean, not the front bumper, the back. And it was like jacked up. And so I kept saying I was going to fix it. But then I got into another accident and then it straightened it out, and you couldn't even tell the first accident. I know, it's weird. It's what that unfortunate Mars and North Node in the fourth house in Scorpio does to your vehicles. So, yeah, but it made it look better. Now, some of you are also manifesting things that you desire or wanted. Like, you might be manifesting a trip. You might be manifesting a car. You might be manifesting a house. But it seems like you're manifesting something. Maybe you're realizing that you have some sort of power to do that. You're like, oh, I understand how I manifest. And I've talked about that before, where you might watch tons of manifestation videos, but maybe for some individuals, it just does not work for them. They have to figure out their own personal way of manifesting. So someone's manifestation is like personalized. I also was getting that you might get a visitor or receive some sort of gift. Like, someone may show you how much you're appreciated or loved. I feel like you're also in a romantic situation. Someone's coming towards you and they're determined to have you. I feel like you are someone's ideal person. And so they're coming towards you. Or it could go the other way around. There's someone that you have your eye on. You've made up your mind. You're like, no, this is the person I've got to be with. So, but whoever is pursuing in this situation, I feel like their mind is made up and they have tunnel vision. This is the goal, and they're not stopping until they have what they want. So you might be someone's desire. I'm also getting the energy of a relationship. It's kind of love-hate. Or it's like the reason why someone is mean to you is because they like you. So, but it's like you guys do that to each other. I feel like two people play mind games with each other. Yeah. Two people do play mind games with each other. I feel like you're both very good at seducing. Like, two masters are at play here. However, I feel that since you are the one viewing this video, you are the one that will have victory over any obstacles or your competitors. So even if there was some sort of bickering or some sort of love-hate situation, I feel like maybe someone has healed or changed and can handle something in a more mature way now. Someone is taking like the high road because they have like some sort of foresight, better foresight. I'm getting better sight, period. Someone's vision may change or improve. I really feel like someone who was unable to see certain things, like the veil is being removed. The veil is very thin. Like, you might be able to see or witness things that you never saw before. Now, it also could be, just somebody getting some glasses or contacts over the weekend and they're like, ooh, I see everything is beautiful. You also look like you are headed going towards something that you desire, or you're indulging in the things that you desire. It looks like you're trying to moderate what you indulge in. So maybe you're not necessarily restricting yourself from things, but you're indulging in moderation. You're like, okay, I can at least eat a couple of bites of this. It's not going to hurt me. So it's like you're moderately indulging in things that maybe you shouldn't have. I'm getting the energy of someone who either used to dance or is a very good dancer, currently is a very good dancer, or someone who admires dancing. Someone has really good foot action, like they can really dance and move. I feel too like some of you are maybe starting a beauty line or going into fashion in some way, shape, or form. Fashion or the arts. And I see you also becoming an independent contractor or entrepreneur. I feel like you're doing something on your own. Now, if you aren't establishing your own business or deciding to start your own business, it seems like the 9-to-5 that you have, they let you have your way. Like whatever you ask for, you know, they let you do it. They give you time off or vacation when you want it. They take care of you. They treat you like a king or queen. And it looks like it's something that you are passionate about and you really enjoy working there if it is a 9-to-5. You're like, I can stay here because they let me do what I want to do. You also might get a sudden, something new, like well, I said like a visitor, or like you start something new. A sudden vacation, I mentioned. It just seems like it happens out the blue or in a way that you weren't expecting. Ooh. You may be surprised in regards to who supports you. In your decisions. Or who supports your product if you have a business. Now I'm thinking about the lyrics to the not the fairy tale. Oh my God, nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill. Something about Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Okay, so something about that is making me feel like it's more, again, going back to an awakening and someone following shortly behind the other. Like first you had an awakening and then your partner had one. And I feel like two people are kind of falling together, but they're having fun with it. They're like, this is fun. They're like I said, it's more so about not viewing it from a different perspective. Like it seems like it's a bad thing, but then you transmute that energy and you make it something else. You're like, no, we're not falling. We're rolling down in here. We're having fun. It's a game. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're able to change your situation into something fun. Ooh, okay. So I'm seeing heavy sexual chemistry between people. And I also feel like somebody's going to be a catalyst for a breakup. Spirit is using you as a catalyst. Now I do have some sort of soulmate energy, and this person coming back to you, or if it's a first time meeting, like I said, it's crazy chemistry. I almost feel like somebody is like being forced to jump in, forced to help or rescue someone. I'm still thinking about that nursery rhyme and looking at how they're falling together. So I feel like someone is just like, I'm not going to let you do this by yourself or on your own type situation if you're in trouble. And I do, with the Two of Wands here, I do feel like maybe you've met your match. Even if it's not talking about something romantic, maybe you met your ideal job company that you want to work for, or you found the perfect house that you're looking for, or the car. It just seems like you met your match. Now, also, some of you may end up going to a barbecue or a cookout. I don't know if you're inviting people or you invited someone, but you didn't really expect them to show up. I'm getting something about a cookout. And I see somebody needing a jump. Somebody might leave their battery on. And I do, again, I'm getting unexpected delivery or unexpected visitor. Like you might receive something in the mail, a present, and be like, how did this person get my address? Somebody's been talking. So this is also just being determined to have something that you want. I feel like if you went after something in the past, it didn't work out because the conditions weren't right. Something wasn't favorable, especially if you study astrology. Something wasn't favorable with the planetary alignments. So it didn't sustain. Something may have started, but it didn't sustain because it started on a weak foundation. And I've talked about that before as far as like meeting or marriage transits. Let's say you remember I talked about 3 things need to be prevalent happening in a chart. Let's say only 2 of those things were activated that day. So it's like, okay, you had the meeting, but it didn't last because the conditions weren't right. You still needed a 3rd element to be the glue to that connection. Same thing. Maybe you were having a job transit, because there are job transits too, and firing transits. But let's say you were having a job transit and it's supposed to be 3 things that are activated, but only 2 were. So you got the job, but something weird happened and then you got fired or had to quit immediately. It didn't last long. That's because the conditions weren't right. But I feel like now something's shifted, and the planets are more being nice to each other. So it's a good time to start something new. It's a good time for a new job, new relationship, new home. Maybe a better time to start a diet. If somebody works as a bartender or used to be a bartender, I feel like you're going to run into your client or the customer. And I feel like maybe there's something that will develop between you and this person. Or you might hear from someone who was your client. It also looks like someone has healed. Someone has healed and they're ready for something. They're ready to have fun, ready for something new. My only concern, well, that's what I said though. Okay, so it almost seems like maybe someone is kind of just contemplating. Like if someone is in a relationship and they come across you, I kind of feel like they would want to make sure that something would work with you first, or that you were interested as well before they actually break up. And that's why I was saying earlier, somebody is like a catalyst for a breakup. But to me, that says that the relationship was already on the way out, or it had run its course anyway, and then maybe someone was just holding on, and now this is like the out. Now someone understands why they weren't ready to let go. I still say that's spiritual bait though. So someone might be your spiritual bait, or you may be theirs. Delilah. So I don't know if someone's name is Delilah. I'm getting that from someone. And Emily. Don't be judging people, but I'm getting that somebody used to be an escort, or even like a prostitute. And not saying that that's even somebody's love interest. I'm just saying I'm getting the energy of someone who, or maybe they just worked in the sex industry, period. Like where they had an OnlyFans, or they revealed themselves, or worked in porn. Like I'm getting something like somebody used to work in the industry. That could be your friend. It can be a lover. It can be someone's mom. But that's what I'm getting. Okay, so yes, I do also get something like some sort of savior mentality. Someone feels like they want to rescue you, or save you, or take care of you, protect you. Even as, and not just a man wanting to do that for a woman, there could be an overly nurturing quality about a woman, where that is how she expresses her love. She wants to nurture. She wants to make sure that he's loved, taken care of. So there may be the energy of a very nurturing woman, but it is like in their mind, they're like, let me save you from that. Or someone feels that they just feel that desire. They're like, let me help you. Like I'm supposed to help you. And I do see, if you do happen to lose something, it's going to be replaced. If something gets broken, it's going to be replaced. If something gets stolen or lost, or if a job you quit or got fired, it's immediately replaced. Something's waiting for you. And it's like it's already waiting. It's there. This break just needed to happen first. Something is for you is the main thing I keep getting. All right, so let me pull some energy cards. Oh my God, everybody's reading was so long today. Okay, additional messages for water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have woman holding a heart, door to value, carrying connections, overall energy, angel of balance. So yeah, that's in alignment with what was happening with the temperance too. Like something is being moderated or happening in moderation. Maybe someone is gradually opening up or revealing how they feel or showing you a side of themselves that you've never seen, or maybe you are doing this. You are gradually opening up, and it's kind of like, I know you've never seen this side of me before, but I'm starting to trust you, or I connect with you, so I'm going to show you this. Also, those of you that have some sort of gift or talent, almost feel like somebody is throwing money at you, or you're receiving a lot of love, put it that way. However people want to show their appreciation or love for you. It could be money, it could be compliments, it could be gifts, but I feel like someone is expressing their love for you. I was also getting, again, something about that savior mentality where someone's like, let me take care of you, let me rescue you, come here. Someone can see that maybe you're vulnerable, or maybe you see that someone is vulnerable, and again, it's that nurturing quality. Someone is just like wearing their heart on their sleeve, and they're ready to love. They're like, I'm ready to love you, like, let me show you how I love. Yeah. And then, like I was saying about you finding your match, that can be to anything. Now, of course, it looks like love is in the air for most people today. So it could be a love connection, and maybe you are getting a glimpse of what it would be like to be together. And also, yeah, because you met your match. And then also, like I was saying, you may have met your dream job, or you found your dream home, or your dream car. So you make that purchase, or you claim it. You're like, it's mine, I got it, I bought it. And then the other thing that I was saying, like, when I said somebody like throwing money at somebody, I don't know, but it did make me feel like there's a man that saw a woman, and maybe she really enjoyed being an escort, or maybe she enjoyed making films, but in his eyes, he's like, I don't want you to do that anymore. I want to take care of you. So I feel like he feels like he's rescuing her. Or a woman who sees a man in a terrible relationship, or she's like, what, she don't draw your bath, what, she don't cook for you. Like, it's like her love is like a motherly love, and so she's like, let me love you, I want to take care of you and do those things. Like, so I'm getting that there's a very nurturing energy that you're dealing with. But maybe this is your match, because you might express your love for each other the same way. Yeah, so hopefully these messages have resonated. You guys feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you love and grace.